pull in here for now. Oh, god damn! That might have been a bad idea. Holy shit. Okay, this would be a good place to park this motherfucker. Yeah. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another trucking video. No, it is not ATS. It is ATS2. You probably noticed that from the title. If you've been following the trucking series that I've been running on Sundays with the American Truck Simulator, I did talk about picking up European Truck Simulator, and I did. We've got it. Just for a change, something else to do. I want to make, you know, like Trucking Sunday. So again, it gives me something different to do, to play. It gives you guys something different to watch. American Truck Simulator is kind of losing its steam a little bit, so I thought I would jump over here to ETS and try this. It's a very well established game, lots of mods around it. The maps are like supreme, and everything is just, you know, right on par where it needs to be, and we can get several episodes, a good career out of this side. So I'll either run either just, you know, one video every Sunday, either ETS or ATS, or one of each. Just depends on what I get recorded. I'm still going to play ATS, so if you don't see it on a Sunday and you just see the ETS, it's just there's nothing there in ATS yet. Every time I go over to the mod page, it's nothing but fucking skins. So that's kind of boring. They're just not modding the shit out of it like I would like to see. The maps that they do have out, the coast to coast, I feel they're rushing it. I feel they're just trying to get roads out there. There's nothing on the roads. To me, it looks like, from what I tried, it's like you're driving uphill almost the entire time. I don't feel it's a good quality fucking add-on map to add to this series, you know, to play and then have you guys watch. I want you guys to actually see something on the screen while I'm talking. You know, those that watch the video, some use this for, you know, their morning, you know, vlog routine. While they're getting ready, they can just hear my voice, whatever. But those that are actually watching this, I want to have something on the screen that's interesting to see. And anything outside of, you know, California and Nevada so far in the game is very, very fucking boring. The roads are there, they're extremely long, and it's nothing but trees. I'm not impressed. I'm sorry, and I'm not gonna sit through it, and I'm sure the hell I'm not gonna make you guys sit through it. So that's why we're playing ETS. And I've got a little long intro here, but this is the first episode of this. I kind of want to bring you guys up to speed on where we're at, if this is the first video that you're watching of the trucking series. It's going to be on Sundays again, and we are doing ETS 2 on this one. I've got some mods that I've installed. Mostly just Jazzy Cat vehicles, and some cargo, I believe. He's got a military cargo pack, I think, that I've got in it. I hope I installed it right. I haven't done much testing on that side, so I don't know what's actually going to be in the game and what's not. I was going to start right off fresh, and I actually did, and I had my XSplit set up wrong, and I actually recorded my desktop the whole fucking time. Didn't even get the gameplay. So that sucked. Round 2, I had to test the volume and stuff, and got that reset up. I started driving. I've already taken this job. It's the same job that I just did, but I'm going to drive it again, and I'm going to try to not really recreate it. I'll try to be a little more calm about things. Hopefully the intro gave you a little idea of what happened and where I'm at. But anyways, everything's basic. I don't have nothing yet. We're going to do it just like we did in ATS. I'm gonna do a career. I'm gonna do a career drive. So anyways, the truck that I've got, oh, I don't want that, wrong one. No, I don't want that, wrong one. I want this one here. This is the truck that I'm driving right now, Mercedes. I think the first one that I drove out this way was, I don't even fucking remember. I don't know the trucks like, you know, like I know the American trucks. So this ought to be pretty interesting. Got a little tank thing here on the back. I pulled off the road. I didn't go very far. I started down that way, and then I got excited. I pulled in here and didn't cut it close enough, and rammed into the side of that truck. But anyways, that kind of explains the intro. I'm probably going to have a hell of a time getting out of here. So anyways, oops, it'll start automatically. There we go. Oh, park and brake, you slut. All right, there we go. So anyway, some things that I was talking about, and it's going to be very repetitive to me, but it'll be the first time that you guys hear it. I've got a lot of questions about this game. This is like a mind. What do you do, dude? You stop for me. You fuck cheese. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time getting out of here. I will probably. I'd just drive right down the fucking sidewalk. But anyways, I've got a lot of questions. There's a lot of different things because I'm not from, you know, Europe or, you know, European countries, the UK, or dude, you're just rude as fuck. Yeah, you will wait. So anyways, road signs, traffic laws, and things like that. I have no idea. Fuck, and I needed to turn left. We're cutting some motherfuckers off. I know I can't turn right on red, and like I said, I did already kind of drive a little bit, so it's not like a first impression type video like I wanted to begin with. Like when I first started recording it, it was the first impression type video, and I didn't really have a clue what was going on, so I kind of lose a little bit of that. Yeah, you're gonna fucking move. You are gonna let me fucking turn. Alright, I'm just going to have to take damage. I already took damage. I am not going to make shit on this run because I slammed the fuck into the side of that truck back there, and then I just took that car out. So yeah, this load I'm probably going to lose my ass on. But anyways, I got, let's see. Oh yeah, I need to get on the map too and route my my routes out better so that I can pick up the discoverables and stuff like that. Let's go into 5th. Shifting pattern, I'm getting used to pretty quickly. It's quite easy. It's not the Eaton Fuller 18 speed that I'm used to, but I've got the position set up about the same, so that I've got my range and my splitter all set up just like I do on the 18 speed. That way it makes it a lot easier for driving H pattern. Other than that, I don't know a lot about the trucks. I'm going to need you guys to kind of help me out in the comment section. Those that play the game or that understand the different laws of the road. I'm confused by several things already. One of them is the lines in the middle. Alright, so like right now they're solid. That's understandable. You can't overtake another vehicle at this point. But there's some parts of the road, alright, so where it goes to like the dotted lines where you can overtake vehicles, that goes through areas where I wouldn't fucking pass. And I did the same fucking thing on the last run. I almost fucking ran straight through this corner. Is that your stop sign? Is that your guys' stop sign? That's a yield sign here in the States. It looks like that. So I'm assuming that is stop signs. I'm gonna need to know these things. What else? Oh, the dotted lines. See, like right there, the dotted lines wouldn't go into an intersection like that. So again, that's different for you guys, different for us. The dotted lines go through some corners where we wouldn't have like what we call a passing zone, but you guys have the dotted lines where it would be okay to pass, because I've already been passed through some of these corners. I would never do that in real life. So yeah, how does that work? I'm revving out like hell, and I need to get some more torque action going. And I may actually have to use the low and the high. Again, I don't know how these trucks are going to work. I'm trying to think of some of the things that I talked about in the first run, some things that I want to know. The speed limits, to me, feel just a little slow. Maybe because I'm a crazy-ass fucking American and I drive a little faster than I probably should. But like right now, like 60 kilometers, it's roughly 37-40 miles per hour-ish. My math is probably shitty, whatever. Anyways, it feels slow to me. Like a back road like this or a country road, to me, ours is 55 miles an hour. So I'm probably going to speed a little bit, is what I'm saying. I'm going to drive the truck how it feels like I should be driving on that road, if that makes sense. So you may see a little red down there on the navigation helper. It's just because a 3-hour trip going that slow is going to make like a 60-minute fucking video, and I don't want to take up that much of your guys' time. You know, I want you to, sit down, let's, knock out some nice quick videos, 20-30 minutes max, like we do on the ATS, and you guys can get about your day, and or go watch other videos, other people that you watch too. So I will, in other words, I'm going to be speeding. There's no traffic infractions as far as speeding goes. There's no cops in the game whatsoever, and that kind of surprises me. I didn't know that. I mean, even from watching like Squirrel. I mean, this is what I started watching years ago on Squirrel's channel, and I never even noticed there weren't any cops. There was no speeding infractions. And there's collisions and stuff like that. Running red lights, turning right on red. So I mean, as far as like moving violations, there's some. And this is like, yeah, I need to slow way down. I was going crazy fast through here earlier. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I'm losing. I should have taken a different trip, but I punched it in and I accidentally grabbed the same one. So no big deal. I've seen it before, but there's still some things along the route that I want to talk about, and some things that I want to ask about. One of the things I was talking about was I need to shift, comparing, and you're probably going to hear this in a lot of the episodes, me comparing the ATS to the ETS. Those that are already playing ETS, you've already heard all this, you already know all this, and it's probably different, you guys coming from ETS over to ATS, just like me going backwards. It's like a shell shock. There's some things you're just like, wow. But I feel for me, it's a bigger wow coming from ATS to ETS, because what I expected, or what I'm expecting, or what I see out of ATS is totally different out of ETS, because of how long the game's been out. It's much more polished. There's a lot more. There's more mods. There's more maps. There's more immersive maps. I want to add the going east. I want to add the Scandinavia to it. Going north. The Russia map, or the Rus map, as everybody calls it, is supposed to be a really sweet add-on, and I will add that eventually. Right now, as big as the map is, I've got a lot to explore. It's not like ATS when that came out. We had 2 states, and within a week everything looks the same. I've got a feeling this is not going to look the same. There's a lot of different interesting things to look at, where ATS, it's all cities. It's all pretty much cities. There's some country, but there's not. I mean, don't look at that shit. That's fucking awesome. Stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. Again, is it because you guys have a fucking awesome country? I mean, we got an awesome country. They should have started on the East Coast. In my opinion, I think they should have started on the East Coast. Nothing against the West Coast. California's cool. All that, kind of shit. But like Nevada and Arizona, this is fucking boring. And I'm sorry, guys, if somebody's watching and you live there, that's some boring ass fucking states. I mean, that's an easy cop out map. I mean, the only thing they're going to get out of that is the Grand Canyon coming up, which that'll be great. But once I drive past that, I'm going to be like, okay, now what? Back to California and back to Nevada. So yeah, it's going to be kind of boring. And if they're going to go every 3 to 4 months before we get a map update, it's going to suck. It's going to take a long time for that game to develop. So I figured in the meantime, I can jump on this. I can get use out of my steering wheel, my expensive ass steering wheel, but yet I can still do the trucking thing, which is really awesome. And this will last, a long time to fill in the gaps, because even after I drive the map and I get a lot of it discovered, and I build my company and all that kind of stuff, we can mess around with mods. We can put different trucks in the game. There's a lot more that I can do with this than I can ATS. So I mean, that's kind of where I'm going with that. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So hopefully you guys approve of that. I will know shortly. But anyways, yeah, like stuff like this. I mean, this feels like kind of like Pennsylvania to me. Like where I grew up. I grew up north in Pennsylvania. Oh shit! Pay attention to the road. It's I guess because it's new, and I guess because I'm not from Europe. I find myself constantly wanting to look around more, and I've almost wrecked a truck several times. Gone off the road or hit another vehicle or whatever, just because I'm there's more to look at. Whereas in ATS, I live here, so I mean, what I'm looking at is what I see every fucking day. It's I guess that's why it got boring so quick to me, or not really boring. I enjoy the game, I do. I just want more out of it, and but I guess that's like with this game. There's so much. Everything's fucking new. Everything. I mean, yeah, we've got toll booths. Of course we have toll booths. But in ATS, we don't have to stop at them. There's 2 lanes that we can stop at, and then there's 2 or 3 that you can actually drive through. It appears, if they're all like this one, every lane you have to stop at, which that's how it should be. I don't know why American Truck is like that, where their toll booths are weird. It's like they give you a choice. Well, if you don't want to stop, fuck it, don't stop. This to me feels more immersive. I could turn the light off here in my room, and I'm not going to do it because I didn't use my turn signal. Because you wouldn't. Oh god! Oh fuck! I didn't do that on the first time through. God damn it, Jag. I just fucked up. I probably just did some serious trailer damage. Again, I'm not going to make shit on this fucking trip anyways. I'm probably actually going to lose the 5,000... Is it pounds? Is it pounds? Is that what that is? I think that's what that is. I'm actually going to lose probably quite a bit of that because of the shitty driving that I did, and I wasn't paying attention. Because I'm looking at everything. And my brain is all over the place right now. It's like a mind fuck. Oh, this is what I was going to ask about. Okay, so that sign back there, was it like a yield sign? Do you guys have the on-ramps like we do in America, or do you have to stop and like yield into traffic at the end? Or do you merge into traffic like we do here in the States? And if it is, like I said, like the first thing that I just said, where you have to stop at the bottom of the ramp and then kind of wait and then work your way into traffic, then I'm assuming that's why ATS has the short ramps too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm guessing. Otherwise, I mean, because the developers are, I mean, this is where they live. So that's probably, again, why this is so much more detailed and better developed and more traffically correct. I know that's not right, but you know what I'm saying. Because this is where they're from, and if they were from the United States, then obviously then ATS would be a lot better. They would understand the merging and stuff like that. So that's what I'm guessing as far as that goes. I like this. This is cool. But anyways, I was saying, you know, like I could shut the light off. It's nighttime right now. That's why I mean shut the light off, and drive this, and not record. And feel more immersed into the truck, you know, like I'm actually driving the truck, than I probably would in ATS. Again, I don't want to like dog the shit out of ATS now. I really don't, because I do enjoy the game. It's just I kind of feel that they should have held on to ATS for another year, and not like brought it out this year. I think they brought it out because everybody was just screaming for it, and they were just like, fuck it, let's release it, and then we'll just charge for all the other states, which they're going to make an ass load of fucking money on over time. But if they're taking 3 to 4 months for every fucking state, alright, so the next one's free, so Arizona's going to be free, but what's the next one? You know, each map's going to be what, $12 probably, $8, depending on the size of the state. You know, if it's another California-sized state, you know, it could be an $18 fucking DLC. Am I going to want to pay that? No, not for every fucking state. I'm not going to fucking want to pay that. Absolutely no. So, I don't know. I've got a lot of a lot of different thoughts right now, especially after starting this. Oh shit, that's kind of weird. What the fuck was that? There's like a runoff lane right there with the lines. How does that work? Is that the... Alright, now that I didn't... Oh shit, I gotta turn right here. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Sorry. Yeah, so right now I got so much going on my mind. And I knew this was gonna happen. Just from the things that that I've watched when I watched Squirrel play over the past couple years that I've been watching him. But now that I'm actually in it and I'm actually playing the game, I'm mindful. See, like that lane. What does that lane mean? Was that from the where you just came on, and then that's like your merging lane? I don't know. The signs again. You have to help me with the signs. The one with the 2 cars on it, there's a red and a black car. Now, I know that's like a no passing zone, or no overtake, I guess you guys call it over there. The stop signs, which ones are the stop signs? Is it the little triangles? The red and white triangles? There's a sign. It's got a line through it. There's a lot of signs that have lines through it. What do they mean? Like that one there, that one I know the speed limit there. I saw a white sign with a black line going through it at an angle. I have no idea what the fuck that means. I'm going to have to turn left up here. I've already done this before. Trying to think some of the other signs that I saw that I'm confused on. That one, I don't even know what the fuck that one was. It looked like a blue sign. And I'm trying to get used to the traffic sign signals here, the red lights. I like, okay, it's cool that they're down there on the side so we can see those, but if there was another truck sitting there, I wouldn't be able to see those at all. Whereas in the States, ours are across, like, on the other side, so you can see them from both lanes easily. They're up in the air here, but they're right above, see, like right there, they're right above where you stop, which would makes it difficult, like I was saying just back there, or in this truck particularly, because of the sun visor. I can't see that, but it helps that there's one down on the lower side. But if there's a truck there, I can't see it. So that kind of confuses me. That one there, what does that one mean? Blue, like a blue Ghostbuster symbol. What does that mean? And then that yellow diamond, does that just mean that this is a caution light? Is that on all of them? I haven't noticed. It can't be a do not enter, that Ghostbuster sign. But yeah, there's a lot of signs that are circle. You peckerwood. That are circle. Oh, that's my wipers. Oops, I want to turn my lights on. Okay, I think that's different in the my ATS one. Anyways, let's see if this one has the diamond on it. Yeah, that one has a diamond on it too. So apparently that's just your caution for your lights. Yes, no, and there's a circle sign over there. I don't even know what that one is. Yeah, FedEx. Okay, so that's one of the mods that I have in right now. Again, those are the Jazzy Cat mods. I don't know exactly which ones. They're the most popular ones, guys. They're, I mean, like, stupidly easy to find. I don't think I really need to link them. Just type in Jazzy Cat and just start picking like all the common ones, like your AI traffic, AI cargo, cargo stuff, whatever. And then the military one, I did put that one in. I hope I put it in right, and I hope it shows up okay. His mods are different over here. Some of them are like 2 parts. So I hope I did it right, and I was revving the shit out of the engine again. I like the drop points so far with these trucks, the short wheelbase. I breezed it right in on the last one. I guess because of the short wheelbase. So I might actually be able to do some cool backing up, like inside the truck. I won't have to get out like I do in ATS and do it. So that's pretty cool. I've noticed that you don't have a choice. Like when you pull in on ATS, it gives you the choice. Do you want to choose, which spots you want, or like easy, like skip it, easy, or hard. Where this one here is, okay, I do have, all right, sorry, I was looking at something. So like this one here, you only have the option to either park it in the hard spot or skip it, which is, again, now I've got ATS set up that way too, so that when I pull in, I can skip it too if I want to. Not that I want to. So anyways, let's see. Yeah, the short wheelbase, I mean, I just fucking back this shit right in. I mean, super easy. I like that. I like it a lot. Didn't even have to get out of the truck. So, yeah, we can just look at it real quick. Good park job. Looks really good. Awesome. Super sweet. Lock it down, disconnect, and get our results, get our XP. Yeah, I'm already level 1. I put my first point into long distance, and I talked a little bit about that on this screen here. I was talking about my my skills. So basically, yeah, I can just go to skills. I think on this one here, I'm going to start right off and put the first 3 right into long distance instead of putting 1, 1, 1 going down, because eventually I want to add these other maps to it. Long distance is going to be key. That's going to be the key to making money, just like it is in ATS. It's, you know, same thing with the other drivers. Whereas in ATS, it doesn't really matter right now. You about 3 blocks, and that's all you're going to need probably for 2 years in ATS, unless you're running the other add-on mods like Coast to Coast and, you know, stuff like that. But this one here, because the maps are established and I can actually get like true long distance loads. When I get my own truck, basically, is what I'm saying is I want to be able to take them long. I want the longer loads to show up, and I can get paid more for them. That's going to be more important in this game than it is ATS. So anyways, start the comments rolling on, you know, the things that I've asked. I know it's a lot of questions, and I'm kind of all over the place right now, and it's going to take me a little bit to kind of get my bearings straight on, you know, my format of the video. But until then, what's your favorite truck? What's the best truck in the game to own? So like when I go to buy a truck, what's the one I should buy? Is it a Scania? Is it a Mercedes? You know, what's the best truck setup? I haven't even looked at any of that shit yet. I haven't pulled up any of the garages, which I don't even, or dealerships. I don't even think I can yet. I think I have to get them discovered first before I can even go look and see what they are. And again, it's weird because I've seen so many of these videos watching squirrel play. It's just not. It's like I've seen them, but now I'm seeing them differently, and which ones are good, guys? Help me out. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope we can keep this rolling on Sundays. To fill in the gaps from when ATS finally picks up and starts going. I'll either run 2 on a Sunday or just one on a Sunday. Most likely it's going to be this one for quite a while until ATS either we start getting some more mods that make it worth playing again, or playing, or, you know, when the next release comes out for Arizona. Of course, we'll do several episodes of that so we can take a look at Arizona and Grand Canyon and some things like that. But I'm sure that is several weeks away. Anyways, like always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.